Alright, what is going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you a great way to farm units in No Man's Sky. The No Man's Sky next update will be coming out tomorrow, July 24th, and the game will also be releasing on Xbox One. A lot of people are wondering how to get units, how the best way to farm units, and if you don't know, units are the in-game currency right here. You use it for pretty much everything. From buying ships to buying freighters to resources to buying new multi-tools, and it's just it's very useful to have a lot of units. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make millions with a few easy steps. First, what you're going to want to do is first off, you're going to want to get a base. You're going to want to make a base. Now, if the update isn't out yet for the people viewing this, you're going to want to place down a little a little signal booster, and then you search for a habitable base. But I'm pretty sure in the No Man's Sky next update they're going to make it so you can build your base anywhere, so it shouldn't matter then. But once you get a base, you're going to want to go to a space station and recruit an overseer, and the overseer is going to give you some quests, and then you're going to have to unlock the scientist, and you're going to have to unlock the armor, and eventually you will unlock the farmer. He's in here. I have him up here. Now, when you unlock the farmer, he's going to give you different quests to do, unlocking different plants and stuff, and you're just going to want to go through every quest and finish everything he's got for you. I'm going to show you the best thing to sell, or two of the best things to sell when you start farming every resource there is to farm. Here's a couple things. For example, you can farm. You can get some frost crystals from the plants I just mined. You can get some fungal mold, gamma root, nip buds. You can even get carbon and copperite. The best way to start, I think, is to get these little standing planters. You can get carbon. Really good way to get carbon, because you're going to need the carbon to fuel these nutrient distributors. And to get the rest of these plants, to get the base ingredient to plant these plants, you're going to have to go to the different planets that they are found on. So some of them you can find pretty much any planet, like the copperite. You just feed animals, and then you pick up the fecal matter, and the fecal matter is copperite. For some other ones, you're not so lucky. You got to actually explore. For frost crystals, you have to go to frost planets. For the selenium, which is what grows here, you have to go to really hot planets. For this cactus flesh, you have to go to like a different type of hot planet. Let me see here. It's down here. For fungal mold, you need to go to toxic planets. For gamma weeds, you need to go to radiation planets, and then for star flowers, you need to come to like habitable planets, water planets. I'm not exactly sure. I live on a water planet. It's very water based, and that I found the star planets here, so I'm not sure if it's water planets or just habitable planets in general. But the main resources you're going to need for these I'll go into the first one. The first one, you're going to be crafting liquid explosives. Now, liquid explosives give you roughly around 1 million units per thing. It depends on what solar system you're in, the supply and demand of it. Mine, and the system I'm in, I get just about like a little over 1 million units. And for the liquid explosive, you're going to need acid, which is crafted with mortite and fungal mold, and you can get mortite plants and fungal mold. Fungal mold, like I said, is found on acidic planets, and mortite you find from animals, and sometimes you can get it for certain plants, but you get it from killing animals, and you can make a mortite plant. And then unstable gel, you need cactus flesh, which cactus flesh, like I said, you find off of the certain hot planets. And when you get one of each of those, you can make a liquid explosive, and it sells for quite a lot. Now, the other way you can make really good money is through circuit boards. Circuit boards sell for a little bit more than the liquid explosives, but they also require a little bit more resources. So the liquid explosives is a little easier to go for at an earlier level, and to require less resources. And circuit boards are maybe a little bit more advanced. So what you're going to need is a heat compactor and polyfiber. The heat compactor takes frost crystals like I had earlier, which are very easy to get. They grow very fast. And then selenium, which grows pretty slow, but it's kind of worth the wait, like I said. So you get 100 frost crystals and 200 selenium, and you can craft a heat compactor. And then for the polyfiber, you need cactus flesh and star bulbs, which I said the star bulbs grow on the planet I'm on, like aquatic or habitable planets. And cactus flesh grows on the hot planets. So it's going to take an extra resource than the liquid explosive will, but it pays off in the end because you get those extra almost 200,000 units per circuit board. You can also, for early on, you can make money off of selling things like Nip Nip buds. You get 17,000 units from each of those, so that's kind of easy to get early on. Here's a little Nip Nip plant. They're relatively easy to get. All you need is Gek Nip, which you find from storage containers, the little green containers you find all over the planets with rust, and then kelp sacks, which you find in aquatic planets. You find them in the water, and you have to mine the thing, and you get kelp. Usually get about 10 per kelp thing, so it's not very hard to get. I just haven't gotten any more Gek Nip yet, so I haven't been able to place another one here. But it's a decent way to get money early on. And then, like I said, the liquid explosives and the circuit boards are good for late game. They're really good for getting millions of units, and it really helps when you get the biodome. You place some biodomes down. I think it makes stuff grow faster. I'm not entirely sure, but you can place a lot of crops in it. I'm working on getting some glass in, living glass, which, like I said, another way you can make some easy money is just crafting stuff from resources. So glass, you get 48,000 units. Living glass, 696,000 units. Lubricant, 160,000 units, and then just you could sell that stuff instead of going the extra mile to make the big stuff, and still make decent money. But yeah, money is definitely going to be a main priority coming up with the No Man's Sky Next update. You're going to need a lot of money to play with friends, to access a lot of the features in the game that otherwise you wouldn't be able to access. But thank you for tuning in. This has been my guide on how to make money through base farming. Stay tuned for more No Man's Sky Next videos. I'll be making some with my friends, and I'll be uploading some more Fortnite videos soon. For some reason, my video uploader has been kind of weird. It's been kind of buggy. It hasn't been uploading straight. But yeah, all right. See you next time, guys.